evening. Welcome to ISTV Evening News. I am Jamuna Thokcham giving you the news. Let's have a look at today's headlines first. NSN I am waiting for signal from the center, says Muiva's visit is not cancelled. Mao continues to be tense, but situation under control. Amuko's general strike paralyzes life in Manipur. General strike ends at 6 p.m. today. Now the news in details. Tension still runs high in Senapati district even as security forces deployed there had finally brought the situation under control. Supporters of NSN I am today came out along the national highway and deposited stones and logs to stop vehicular movement along the route. Meanwhile, Naga civil society is waging agitation in support of NSN I am General Secretary Thingalen Muiva refused to accept the dead bodies killed in yesterday clashed at Mao Gate. Mentioned may be met that security troops deployed at Mao Gate had to fire tear gas shells to disperse a large number of crowd coming towards Nagaland site for welcoming the NSN I am Supremo. Here is some of the scene caught through the camera lens of G. Gagan Sharma, who is following the development along with sub-editor Surjan Yumnam at Mao Gate. Earlier today, ISTV News sub-editor Surjan Yumnam, who is at present stationed at Mao, said, "Situation is brought completely under control."
Actually, the situation is now quite normal ever since yesterday's incident. But we have seen uneasy calm still prevail over here. There is no report of any trouble or any problem erupting out from this Mao area. But we have seen some public protest rally held at Katubi, Maram and Senapati Bazaar, and also a meeting was held after that to protest against the killing of two youths yesterday. And the government decision to ban Muiva's visit to Manipur. As per the joint council meeting held at council headquarters Hebron, they have declared that those killed yesterday were declared as the best and their life would be recorded in the Naga political history as per their record. Actually, the security arrangement is quite enough as of now, but the additional security reinforcement sent from Imphal could not be reached at Mao till now because of the situation between Tritangpupi and the Senapati district, because the protester had piled up a lot of blocks and also stones, as well as dug up at several areas of the roads. Definitely because all the closes and the business establishment remain closed ever since yesterday, and most of these Mao residents had left their places, locking their homes. So actually it's in a situation where it's quite isolated except the presence of the security personnel.
Sticking firm to their proposed schedule, Sunding Simre of the NSN I am today said that there is no change in the plan for its General Secretary's visit to Manipur. In a press conference held today at Bishrema in Nagaland today evening, the NSN I am representatives to the ceasefire monitoring cell said they have not cancelled the proposed visit of its General Secretary Thingalen Muiva. However, they have been waiting for signal from the Prime Minister office after they received a message from the PMO. He said the ball is in the court of India government. If the India government made U-turn from the earlier proposal, then it shows on how the Indian government is dealing with the Vax Naga issue. He also said how people feel if the General Secretary's proposed home visit is cancelled. Meanwhile, Ayat City Minister, who is also the spokesperson of SPF government, said his government stands firm with the earlier decision of not allowing Muiva to enter the state. Here is what he said after the cabinet meeting held at Chief Minister's bungalow yesterday evening.
The stand of the government is standstill. Just whatever the cabinet have decided earlier, that we have keeping. And above that, the SPF legislature party has reaffirmed and endorsed the stand of the cabinet also.
Now, what would be your comment regarding of the resignation paper tendered by the 6 MLAs of Naga MLA so far?
At the moment, I cannot say anything because I don't see the paper and what actually happened, so I cannot say it.
May I please know what the minister is going to talk with the Prime Minister and the Home Minister?
No, that's the thing. Just shame when they are to convince what actually happening here in the state, the ground realities. So I think the central teams also have already convinced the situation.
On the other hand, protest rally were held today at Chandel, Tamenglong and Ukhrul district headquarters. Large number of people today assembled at the three district headquarters and staged rally carrying slogans which says, "Down the CM Ibobi, welcome to TH Muiva." The people in the rally also carried black flag condemning the firing incident at Mau Gate, which killed 3 civilian protesters. Meanwhile, supporters of NSN-IM set ablaze several government officials at the three districts. Source said miscreants last night burned Chaptikarong STO office, Chandel District Agriculture Office, Forest Office, Horticulture Office, District Cooperative Office and Chandel STO Office. According to Tamenglong-based journalist Ramkung Panmei, miscreants burned the Office of Agriculture and Horticulture Department on Thursday night. On the same night, miscreants also set on fire the offices of JET-EO, Ukhrul and Forest Office. Mention may be made that unknown miscreants had earlier set on fire the STO office at Mau Maram on Wednesday night. The 48-hour general strike called by AMUCO from 6 p.m. yesterday in protest against the proposed visit of NSN-IM General Secretary TH Muiva to Manipur paralyzed life in the state. However, there was no report of untoward incidents during the ban. The capital Imphal wore a deserted look at almost all kinds of vehicles remained off the roads, and all the educational institutions, shops and business establishments and offices also remained closed. Police kept vigil in different areas to prevent untoward incidents. Meanwhile, AMUCO has shortened its 48-hour general strike to 24 hours in view of the hardships being faced by the people of the state in the wake of the economic blockade called by All Naga Students Association Manipur, ANSAM and United Naga Council on the national highways. The ban ended at 6 p.m. this evening. Speaking to the media persons, AMUCO President K.T. Raman said the decision was taken after considering the problems of non-availability of essential commodities in Manipur. People staged demonstrations in several parts of the state in protest against the proposed visit of NSN-IM General Secretary T.H. Muiva to Manipur. Effigies of Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh, Union Home Minister P. Chidambaram and Muiva were burnt and slogans shouted against the NSN-IM leader by women demonstrators. Leaders of Manipur People's Party, Nationalist Congress Party, CPIM, RSP and Forward Bloc today met Governor Gurbachan Jagat and briefed him on the decision taken by them against the proposed visit of NSN-IM General Secretary Muiva to Manipur. The opposition leaders including NCP leader, former Chief Minister K. Radha Binod, MPP President Dr. Nimaichan Luwang, MLA O. Joy and former Union Minister T.H. Chauba met the media at MPP office after meeting with the Governor. Before we end, the headlines once again. NSN-IM waiting for signal from the center, says Muiva's visit is not cancelled. Mau continues to be tense, but situation under control. And AMUCO's general strike paralyzes life in Manipur. General strike ends at 6 p.m. today. That's all we have for tonight. Thank you for being with us. See you tomorrow at the same time.